So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Conte. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Numero 6.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Arsenal are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Dida. And it's Ronaldinho. Always onto this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Rivaldo. Threads one in. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Oh, what has happened here? Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement? Goal! Arsenal! Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Arsenal go into the lead. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Puskas. Nesta wins the duel this time. And now the breakaway. Fires it in. Big chance! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Ronaldinho, good driving run. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Oh, good take in a good area. That's an excellent interception. And that is a little undercooked. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the shot! Off the post! Rijkaard. Makaleli. And this is Puskas. That has been slung wide. Well, played right into his path. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, it's come to nothing. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! In for the pieces! They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Hakimi. Rijkaard. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Out to the right, and that could set him on his way. Shot, surely! Oh, he's been caught napping. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. He's missed!
It really wasn't a confident penalty.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Here we go again.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's not going to reach. Oh, that's a fine interception. A corner it is then.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And this is full chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Milan have their second corner now. Chance! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And smartly reclaimed. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Hernandez is there and he can get that clear. In towards the back stick.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now it's Puskás. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Puskás conjures time and space where few can. And it's Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's in a great position here. Hakimi. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Puskás. Hernandez. He's picked his way through. Hernandez. Oh, sweet feet.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. Puskás. Hernandez. Makaleli. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Makaleli. Just about up to 75 minutes. Conte. Nice defending, physical and effective. And they've got a throw. Pass somewhat off target. And that's really well manoeuvred. But that has not gone well. Rijkaard. Now it's Puskás.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Viene sostituito con il numero 11.
Well, that is one way to stop him. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Aimed beyond the defence.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 80. Ronaldinho. Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per
That's a shade
il numero
optimistic.
30. Messi.
Conte. Tries to play it through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Lascia il campo per il numero 21. Ibrahimovic.
Decent chance! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And yes, it's him again. So now the difference is 3. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Look at the space. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post. Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that is that. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Japan have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Rafinha. Good ball, good take. Conte. Oh, important interception. Valverde. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim. And the shot! It's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Valverde. He can run onto that. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Koundé. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's well positioned. And the shot! Goal! Japan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Turns and goes back. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. And it's Valverde. And he has been fouled there.